Minority in Parliament is challenging claims by the Roads Minister that the state has not incurred any loss since the cessation of the road tolls. According to the NDC MPs, that cannot be the case, as their investigations actually reveal that the country lost over 6 million Ghana cedis. The minister was in Parliament to answer an urgent question from the Adaklu Member of Parliament, Kwame Agboja. Listen to excerpts of what transpired in Parliament Friday.
Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Roads and Highways, what is the estimated loss of revenue till date due to the cessation of collection of tolls, bridge and road tolls, as contained in the Ministry's press release dated 17th November 2021?
Mr. Speaker, there are in total 38 toll stations across the country. There has been no loss of revenue to the Ministry of Roads and Highways since the cessation of the collection of road tolls. Mr. Speaker, after the presentation of the 2022 budget statement and economic policy of government by the Minister of Finance on 17th November 2020, most road users refused to pay road tolls at all the locations throughout the country. During that period, there was confusion between road users and the collectors. Mr. Speaker, in order to save lives and property at the toll locations, a directive was issued for the suspension of the collection of the tolls. Mr. Speaker, with the approval of the 2022 budget, effectively, road tolls have been zero rated and there will be no revenue in 2022 for road tolls.
The Minister and the Ministry over the years have reported that the toll booth averagely gives about 78 million annually. 78 million averagely. They are able to collect about 78 million annually average. If you break this by 365 days, it gives you averagely a little over 200,000 a day. And between 18th November and 18th December, when the appropriation was passed, that's 30 days. Because when you multiply it, you have 6.4, averagely about 6.4 million. Will the minister tell this House that the country lost an average of over 6 million Ghana cedis as a result of his cessation of the collection of toll over this period before the appropriation was passed?
But addressing the media, the ranking member on the Roads Committee, Governs Kwame Agboja, said the minister's answers were unsatisfactory.
In the approved budget, road tolls have been zero rated, so no money have been lost. But friends of the media, you must understand that the minister announced the cessation of the collection of tolls on the day the budget was read. The budget was not approved on the same day. So surely there was about 25 to 30 days gap between the day the announcement was made and the day the budget was actually approved. Significantly, the NPP government pretended that the road toll, the E-levy was all about helping Ghana to stop borrowing, that we should be on our own, we should generate our own revenue and use it to do the things that we needed to do. Shockingly, in the minister's answer today, he let the cat out of the bag by saying that when we pay E-levy, the government was going to securitize and take bigger loans with the E-levy. In effect, E-levy would only give government the opportunity to do even bigger borrowing than they are doing now. So E-levy will not stop us from borrowing, because when you borrow, you must pay back. So I think this is very, very important. He also tried to rationalize by saying that when the reason they suspended the collection of tolls was that the tolls were not bringing in enough revenue. My brothers and sisters, it's a fact that in the 2022 budget, road fund is supposed to generate at least 2 billion Ghana cedis. In 2021, the road tolls accrued over 78 million Ghana cedi. A government that is, we are told, is broke, 78 million Ghana cedi could have paid at least NAPCO people. So it is not true to say that the 78 million Ghana cedi is not needed. We needed it. In any case, we are going to invest, they claim we are going to invest in, creating job for the youth, isn't it? We have other taxes. We have other taxes that are being collected to do the same thing. Why haven't they stopped those ones? They talk about other things, including sports and other, we are paying all those things. So for the record, we just want you to be aware and convey this to the Ghanaian, that contrary to government comments, that E-levy is to give us independence from the Bretton Woods institutions, i.e., so that we stop borrowing. Today you've heard it yourself. Subsequently, he tried to wiggle himself out of it by saying it is possible. That was not the answer he gave me when I asked him a direct question. But knowing what he said was not going to sit well with the Ghanaian people, because he's exposed the government's real intention. The real intention is for government to get the E-levy passed and securitize it and take bigger loans. So generations beyond me, beyond the minister, beyond President Akufo-Addo will be saddled with debt.